it can sell oil to something called the shadow fleet, that reputable licensed oil tankers, because of sanctions, they don't carry Russian oil. For the most part, they don't. I'm speaking in generalizations, but what I'm going to say is in general true, that Russia moves most of its oil by a shadow fleet of 1,000 oil tankers. Now, these tankers, they tend to be 20 or 30 years old. They would have headed to the scrap piles if there weren't the war. Well, they can carry enough oil to keep Russia in business, having a good, well, good's the wrong word, having a lot of money. With Venezuela taken off the map, they were one of the biggest sort of organizers of the shadow fleet. So with them gone and with their oil not funding China and Russia, that's a great big dent in Russia's income. Now with Iran, the two biggest countries that controlled the shadow fleet, Venezuela and Iran, both of them are getting taken offline. And that means an incredible amount of money that Russia is not going to get. You know, I hear people say the price of oil's gone up, that's going to benefit Russia. A little bit, but what's really going to harm them is they can't sell their oil with the shadow fleet out of business. The only thing is nobody can say when. I mean, does it fall? I wish it would be tomorrow, but does it fall in half a year? I don't know. But I believe that taking Iran offline and Venezuela offline is a fatal blow to Russia. It's a fatal wound, but I don't know how fast it's going to happen.
Do you know, and I would assume that President Trump and the people around him understood this?
Of course, that's the plan. The way to bring Russia to its knees is to cut off the oil supply. How do you cut off the oil supply? Who are the two biggest organizers of the shadow fleet? And this I have heard from Ukrainians. And you know something? There are people who I don't want to get political because I just don't. But anyway, I've heard people say that there was no plan behind this. What?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that people who say there was no plan are people who didn't know that there was a plan.
Those are the exact people. Now, I did not know that this was a big part of the plan, but I knew there was one. I just didn't know what the overarching plan was.
Are you struggling to win grants? Crystal Petrie Consulting's grant writing workshop will give you the skills and strategies to craft winning proposals that funders can't ignore. From mastering the basics to advanced budgeting, hands-on exercises and personalized feedback, you'll walk away ready to secure funding. Don't miss your chance to level up your grant writing. Register today at www.capetryllc.com.